All right, I'm in this camera right here. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Film Fan Podcast. I'm your host, Caleb Fortenberry, a.k.a. Robust Yet Smooth Johnson.
And I'm his co-host, Colby Dungan, a.k.a. his co-host.
Joining us today, we've got a special guest, somebody that's actually been on the show before. Welcome to the show, Andrew Marasciulo.
Let's go!
Yes, I am fairly well known as the man who can snatch defeat out of the jaws of victory.
There we go. There we go.
Good better line than I could come up with.
He's our professional, our special guest.
Yeah,
Thank you.
so actually, we'll get into it. We don't want to get too ahead of ourselves, but
No.
Andrew actually has a very particular set of skills that is going to come, I think, in handy for what we're talking about today. And we'll get into that, but keep in mind while listening, we are not professional film critics, nor do we pretend to be.
We are just some normal guys doing reviews of movies.
All right, we got a great show for you guys. Coming up, we have Movie of the Week, Top 3, and Cinema Trivia.
Be warned, the podcast you're about to hear has spoilers.
All right, we've covered some sci-fi before on this show, but today we're launching into deep space with a massive blockbuster. So, we're supposed to talk about sci-fi here. I'm trying to think of what others, when I wrote the script, I remember doing some sci-fi movies in the past. The only one that I can remember that we did cover was The Fifth Element.
Dude, that was such a weird movie.
Yeah, it was, well, I like it.
I would say The Fountain's also kind of like that.
Yeah, it's sci-fi, drama,
Somewhat. It wasn't
fantasy.
our
I think that's more under
favorite, but-
fantasy, I would say.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah,
It takes
yeah.
place on Earth.
Yeah.
Well, to me, I mean, yeah, we're dudes, and we're kind of nerdy dudes,
Yeah,
so
somewhat,
a little bit
yeah.
biased. I mean, sci-fi is obviously objectively the best genre, right? When it's well done.
When it's well done.
When it's well done.
Yes. Yeah, you're right.
I'd say it has maybe the lowest floor because there's a lot of crap out there.
Exactly.
But man, when it's awesome, it's great.
But it just, the genres that it can mix with so fluidly just are amazing.
Yep. Max imagination, max possibilities.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, because you can turn sci-fi into anything. You're right. You can
Horror,
turn it into
humor,
comedy, whatever.
cinema.
But because of that, it's easy to get lost. Low floor, high ceiling.
Yeah.
True.
So, well, let's get this engine chugging along with the
Movie of the Week.
Movie of the Week is a segment where my co-host, guest, and I watch a movie during the week, try to keep an open mind, and just talk about it.
And the movie of the week is Project Hail Mary.
A lone astronaut wakes up on a spaceship light years away from Earth with complete amnesia. As his memories slowly return, he realizes he's a middle school science teacher named Ryan Grace. He's tasked with solving a global extinction event before Earth's sun dies out. It was released this year, 2026, with a film rating of PG-13. It was directed by Phil Lord and Christopher Miller, who's known for Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, the Lego Movie, and 21 Jump Street. It was written by Drew Goddard, who also did The Martian and Cabin in the Woods, and it's based on the novel by Andy Weir, who, I didn't know this recently, Andy Weir is still alive. I had the assumption that he was like...
R.I.P. Andy.
Yeah, I had this assumption that he was like... This was like from the 70s.
We assume anything good is,
Yeah,
is
it's
old, and
old,
gone.
yeah.
Sure.
The movie stars Ryan Gosling, Sandra Hüller,
There
I
you
think
go.
I said that
There
right,
you go.
Lionel
Nailed it.
Boyce, and James Ortiz. It was a massive hit, grossing over $680 million
Jesus.
worldwide.
And rightfully so.
I didn't realize it got up that high. Hell yeah.
I didn't either, yeah. But huge production, so, I mean, I don't know how much they made on it. Maybe that's when you start putting in here how much they netted, not
All right.
just how much they made, you know?
Yeah, I don't want to get too
If it
far
co-
into it, but I think it's well deserved.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a great movie, dude.
Yeah.
I know neither one of y'all saw it at the theater.
No.
I did. It was
I'm
absolutely
bitter.
a different experience at the movies. When we talk about this all the time, but it was not made for a home
I cranked
TV.
up my TV as loud as I could.
Yeah.
I was very close. It's just not the same.
Well,
for
did
sure.
you have anybody like laugh or anything in the theater?
Oh yeah, everybody was rolling, man.
Good.
Yeah.
Because oftentimes when I go to the theater, even for a funny movie, it's like people are just
It makes it so much
No.
better when the audience is like respectfully interactive.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Obviously, there's laugh moments. Obviously, there's sad moments. You know, it's just
Yeah, no, absolutely. The audience was very responsive to the cues to laugh, you know, at different things. So yeah, it was.
I mean, Ryan Gosling, he definitely did a good job. I'm not going to get too far into it, but the humor a part of it, I love his humor in that movie.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Well, let's dive in. So, what's your initial reaction to Ryan Gosling carrying so much of the movie by himself?
I mean, if anyone could do it, it's this guy. This guy is proven to be a star leading man. I mean, he's. I mean, we've seen it 15 years in, basically being a leading guy.
Yeah.
He's extremely charismatic. He's naturally funny. He's handsome. I mean, he's got it all. I in no way was I bothered by no other characters.
But we have to remember he was an absolute liability on Remember the Titans.
Was he? I do not remember that movie.
They didn't want to put him in, dude.
Yes, he was. That was good. That was good.
It's from a meme. I can't take full
No,
credit
that was
for
great.
it.
That was great.
It's
Dang.
true.
Andrew, what do you think?
What do I think about the movie?
Well,
Or
just
about
about
the question,
yeah, kind of taking the whole thing.
Yeah, Ryan, I actually haven't been that affiliated with much of his work.
Yeah.
Now, there were a few things like Cyberpunk,
Yep.
Blade Runner. That one I actually liked, and maybe that's because I was going through like a dark time, and I just related to the character
Thanks.
a little bit. Yeah, I noticed your eyes.
Yeah. I was trying not to interrupt
Yeah,
you though,
you're good,
but it's picking up now.
But yeah, in that it's just that loneliness in the man that he could actually portray so well,
Yep.
that I loved. But in
And
this
he's just
movie,
naturally funny.
in this movie, I didn't expect him to be more of a comedian. I wasn't prepared for that.
Yeah.
So we were talking about that in a previous episode. Similar thing. It's he's had a lot of less movies that were hits, like that he was more comedic in. And what was the one?
Specifically, the one with Russell Crowe. I keep wanting to say the other guys, but it's the Nice Guys.
Yeah, the Nice
It
Guys.
technically was a commercial flop, but oh my god,
It's
it
funny,
was
man.
Classic like '70s style buddy cop, just pure funny.
I think the reason he hits so well with comedy is because he comes off as a very like stoic person or stone person,
Yeah.
not a lot of emotion, and then he just throws something hilarious out of left
Well,
field.
that's how he was early. With
Yeah.
I butcher it every time. The Lost in the Pines or
Yeah.
something Pines movie with Eva Mendes, who's actually they ended up starting. They're married now.
Really?
They started dating on that
Awesome.
movie. It's from maybe late 2000s, maybe early 2000s, and Drive.
Blade-
Drive, he's like,
Blade Runner 2049, same
yeah,
thing.
he's got a bunch.
Now-
So
I will say, I think I didn't really care to watch many of his movies because when I was younger, my mom watched The Notebook.
Yeah.
And I was like, I
Yeah.
do not like this movie. I do not like
Yeah.
this guy.
Really?
what do you want?
Yeah, like it made me angry about relationships, and I
No.
already was.
I don't know. He made sense to me in that movie. I was like, I get that.
It wasn't-
What do you want, lady?
It wasn't him per se. It was just the whole interaction.
Yeah.
And first impressions have
Oh.
a bigger impact than most people realize.
Yeah.
Than most of us want to admit. If you see someone in something and you just didn't like it, the
Yep.
vibe of it or whatever, it sticks with us. It's natural.
Yep.
'Cause
That's
I can totally relate to it now, though.
yeah. Right.
Just tell me what you want.
Yes.
It's like this isn't that complicated.
Yeah, for real. Anyway,
Nice.
Which is funny because she says it's not that simple.
It's not that simple.
It's not that simple.
it can be. Anyway,
Anyway,
back to the
anyway.
movie.
So yeah, I mean, just going back to what I was saying though, like the initial thing you see is him. He's waking up in outer space.
Yeah.
They hit you with comedy immediately.
Absolutely freaking out.
Yeah, yells at the little robot. That set the tone for the movie.
It
You're
drags him back into the med pod.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
picks him up.
like, you're like, no. Yep. What's 2 + 2?
God, it would be scary though. I mean, you just have no memory whatsoever.
Yeah, you don't know what's going on, and a robot's waking you up. That'd be pretty wild.
Goodness. Horror.
Oh man. Yeah. So whenever I saw the preview for this, I kind of didn't really have high expectations of it. I don't know about y'all, where y'all were whenever you heard about the movie.
I would say I had high expectations. It looked high production. I would consider myself a fan of,
Yeah.
of
I
Ryan.
tend to be more of a negative viewer of modern film because so much of it is so.
For sure.
It's like a bloated thing that you just kind of get the same thing over and over again. But this is
sure.
really a sweet way to.
I thought it looked pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I thought with
Aesthetically
him,
pleasing. Yeah,
it's-
absolutely.
We talked about it earlier on different episodes.
Yeah.
Players win games. At the end of the day, like it can have good direction, but it can only supplement so much. Like characters and actors and top tier performances make movies. Players win games, and so I think he's a top level guy. So
Yeah.
I had decently high expectations.
He's definitely been moving up on the ladder of A-list guys lately. He's just had a lot of really big hits last 4 years or whatever.
For sure.
Next question I got is, how do you feel about the friendship and communication between Ryland and Rocky? Is it Ryland? That's his name, right? Ryland?
And they usually refer to him in Grace.
Dr. Grace.
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 In the movie.
Right.
Rocky calls him Grace.
So between the friendship between Grace and Rocky, how did you feel about the friendship? Did the visual effects and sound design sell it for you, or like what kind of made y'all? Yeah, who wants to take it?
I really like the where they took the artistic nature of it, especially the fact that it seemed like they used practical effects here and there, or maybe it was just my eyes that just couldn't tell the difference.
So
good.
I'm glad that you brought that up, because I was watching some behind the scenes stuff on the set, and like Adam Savage was out there checking everything out, and it's huge production, man. Like a lot of effort went into making it. Yes, so he was puppeted. Rocky was puppeted for parts of it. Yeah, yeah.
And like their first meeting, that's really what like hit me, was that point of it where I love the part where you hit the little
thumbs up.
The thumbs up.
Yeah,
that was one of my favorite little scenes, and that's where I couldn't tell. That's where I was looking. I was like, is that CGI? Because that looks really good. Like the textures and everything on Rocky look amazing, and kind of to go back to the dynamic.
Practical effects, man, like that well done practical effects is it's as good as it gets. There's a reason that a lot of the timeless classics, like the reason we like Lord of the Rings, is how committed they were. And if you just actually got the right people, you can make it work. You don't have to freaking computer screen everything. You just don't.
And I think it sells the feel of it.
Yeah.
Because when part of me, at least when I see CGI, I'm like, it's fantasy. But when you can get the practical effects part of it, you kind of feel more involved or attached to it in a way.
Immersion.
Yeah. I've definitely talked about this before on the podcast, and it was probably years ago whenever I talked about it, but it was around the time Marvel was really starting to get some good movies. I think it was like the first Avengers time frame. So I don't know, when was that? Like 2017?
First Avengers?
Yeah,
Probably
2017,
like
2018.
I thought it was sooner than that. I thought the first one was.
I would think.
Sorry,
like
the Age of Ultron one. When was that?
20.
Anyways, Vision,
We're old.
Vision, what they did with Vision was they dressed the dude up in a costume instead of just making him all CGI. And I remember thinking, like, at the time, going back watching now, it's a little different, but at the time I was like, wow, that looks real. That looks good, Doing the same thing, I think that there is definitely a special blend between practical effects and CGI that makes it magical, makes it like you're in the movie with them, I didn't realize that any of it was practical effects. I couldn't tell the difference.
Really?
Yeah, I had no idea. I was like, wow, they're getting good at this.
I didn't actively think about it as I was watching it, but now that you say that, especially some of the initial where he's moving slow, it does. His little feet, his little rock feet.
Yeah,
absolutely. You could now that you say it was puppeted.
Well,
it's awesome.
and like again, their first meeting when he's doing the little ship and he's telling Grace to go back to the ship.
Yeah,
that's one of those scenes where the movement, I think it's really hard to capture with CGI perfectly, and I love the part where it's literally just like, you can see the flow.
CGI makes it too smooth that we can tell. It's like no, people are blocky. And 100%. But as far as like their friendship and communication was absolutely hysterical. I mean, come on.
No, it was funny.
Like the language barrier or like his syntax was broken the whole movie. It's where you get some of the funniest moments.
Right.
I mean, I thought it was.
Fist my bump.
Yep.
Fist my bump.
Fist my bump. Fist my bump. No, it's not the same.
Did either of y'all read the book?
I have not.
I didn't even know it was.
Are you going to read the book?
Sorry.
My uncle purchased it for his wife, and he told me I could read it when she was done. So there's a good chance I will read it.
Okay. So I'll say this. I watched the interview with Andy Weir, and he put so much effort into making this as realistic as possible. I think there's a reason why it hits so well and resonates is because it's like, it's made up stuff, but it's based off of real stuff.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like Astrofuge. It's a made up thing, right? But it's still like where Rocky came from, how he designed him, how he designed the planet. It's a real planet, one that we've actually discovered, and he had to go through and figure out, well, okay, so what if the atmosphere was this and the X, Y, and Z.
We just
made
need
up a bunch of
enough
that kind of
it
stuff.
to be. We all know it's fantasy. We're not deluding ourselves. We know it's completely sci-fi, but it needs to be based in at least enough truth that
Yeah.
our imagination can kind of carry the rest of the way.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
And so to kind of get on that, if I'm not mistaken, Rocky, he was made up of he wasn't really made up of rock, was he?
Not entirely, no.
He was like
He's not made of xenonite. That's their substance, right? Or their
That's
builder.
that's what they
material.
use. So what the author was saying about Rocky and the anatomy of him is that like the exterior of him is very similar to how we had skin cells or not skin cells. Fingernails, hair, things like that. That kind of like hard dead substance.
Yeah.
That is what most of Rocky is made up of, and how we have most of us is just
But
like
he did have like internal systems. Going
yeah.
on.
So it's very very little internal systems, but the rest of it's like the dead cells.
Okay.
So it's just something that grows.
And I
So-
know they breathe ammonia.
I think so.
I think they mentioned like 400 degrees was
Yes.
the temperature of their environment.
Right. So that's based off of the atmosphere on their planet, right?
the name.
I'd forget it too.
Taurasi, Tassi,
The whole thing came from
Diana Taurasi.
Arandi.
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 Okay, nice.
Okay. So
Expert.
Notes.
yeah, we should have taken notes. This is probably the first one I haven't
Don't
taken
tell
notes
them.
on in a while. No, this is all from memory, dude. This is all.
me too.
It's probably bad. It's like we're butchering it right now, saying everything wrong.
Adds character.
But the atmosphere of the planet was really thick on the outer atmosphere, and essentially, Rocky is supposed to be like a crustacean. He's a mixture of a crab and a starfish. So he's got five legs, right?
Okay.
So the whole idea behind it is that there's at the top layer of the atmosphere is actually where all the biota or whatever biological things.
Interesting.
And then it feeds down. So like he used the ocean as an example. Is like how far does sunlight go down in the ocean? Well, once you get down past a certain point, it's all black, but there's still stuff that lives down there.
Stuff where it's like they're supposed to have virtually no visibility, right?
Right, something like that.
On
It's
their base.
yeah. So and that's Rocky is one of the predators that would live down on the surface of the planet, but the food chain goes from outer atmosphere down to where Rocky and his people live. So I found it, dude. I'm like, I like biology, so I was like, this is really cool that he put this much thought into it.
Yeah.
And that's why Rocky looks the way he does. It wasn't just like, let me create this creature and blah blah blah. Like he put a lot of thought into what he would
A
actually.
lot of intentionality.
Taken from real world inspiration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got all excited about that.
Good job, Andy.
Yeah. Okay. The pacing and the flashbacks. Did the movie do a good job of balancing like the current mission and the memories of him back on Earth, like moving that forward?
I thought they did a great job of non-linear storytelling.
Yeah, me and you are both huge fans of that.
They open up, if it's done right, that's why I love Nolan.
Yeah.
He's great at it. They open up, they pop you in the present of what's going on, and obviously you got this chaotic situation. Everyone's confused. What's happening? What are we doing? Why are we here? What's going on? Why is he trapped? Why is he freaking out? And then slowly they just breadcrumb it, and give you more and more context to who he is, what's going on, what are his motivations, his mental state, the context of like his personality. Is he a strong person? Is he a weak person? Is he a worried person? Kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I think the way they pace it out and just dropped you more and more and more important details, and they kind of spread it out. I thought it was great, and that's very captivating. When it's done right, it's so good.
Yep.
Yeah. And it plays really well with the fact that he has amnesia and he's trying to figure out who he is. And it's like when he reaches a point where like he has a problem, then all of a sudden, boom, he gets that flashback, and that kind of helps him like come into himself.
It feels like they laced it into where that's his actively what he's remembering.
Yeah,
is when he gets
exactly. A flashback actually has a meaning other than just giving us context.
Random context.
It's more about him having context.
It didn't feel random.
Yeah,
You're so right.
definitely.
Well said.
Yeah.
What about you?
Well, I mean, yeah, y'all pretty much hit the nail on the head. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I have no notes.
Fist my bump.
Fist my bump. Fist my bump. That was great.
Now, I know it's kind of out of the question, but something that hit me really hard, I guess because it's, again, I'm struggling or have been struggling with a lot of stuff, is when he writes, "Who am I?" on the board, and it's almost like he had a rebirth.
Yep.
And that to me was just so impactful because essentially for the past 3 years I feel like I've had a rebirth.
Nice.
And it's been hard. Growing is hard. Pain is hard.
Yes, it
And
is.
I kind of related to that part of Grace in the movie, and that was beautiful to me because he chose to not give up, but he still allowed himself to feel the pain and express it. You know, even with the other two members of the ship, he still had his humanity, even though he didn't know who they were per se.
Yeah.
He still had enough of his humanity left as his core of his being to still
Proper send off, max respect, honor,
and
integrity.
he still cried for them, even though he didn't even know who they were. And I found that really beautiful to not lose oneself in the struggle of not knowing yourself.
And as we got
Wow.
to branch off of that, because absolutely, without the flashbacks, he seems brave. He seems committed to the cause.
Yes.
He seems unwavering. And then as you get the context, he was a total pansy.
Yep.
He was your classic smart, soft guy who was scared and anxious and didn't believe in himself. When all you've got to see on the ship is max belief in self, max problem solver, critical thinker.
Oh, yeah.
It was the great parallel.
Yeah.
So it absolutely was the reason.
It's a death and a rebirth.
Yep.
That made me think of the scene where he's when Rocky, and then now this ties back into the friendship of the Rock, when the Rock's like, "I'll give you the fuel you need to
Exactly.
get back home," and you, dude, in that scene where he's crying, and you know how it is with me. Like, if you can sell me on a cry scene, dude, I'm like, you're the best actor,
You saw,
hands down.
You saw in that moment he
Yeah.
had just monologued about how I'm at peace with
Yeah,
it.
I didn't mean any of that.
And you believe him. You're like,
Yeah.
oh hell yeah, this guy has.
But not just that. When Rocky asked him for the word, he said a fool or whatever it was.
Yeah.
And he wrote brave.
Yes.
That, just the little
Yep.
subtle cues and things like that, it just, not just that though, kind of going to the relationship with Rocky. He chose to reach out. Maybe because he was alone. I don't really know. But he chose to overcome a part of himself that he had allowed to overtake his life in the
His
past.
past self
Right.
would
Yeah,
have never considered.
He didn't
Yeah.
want people. He isolated himself from people, except for kids. When he was in his class, that was one thing I really loved, is the fact that you could see the subtle little breadcrumbs of who he was on the inside, but it wasn't with other adults. It was with easily impacted
Children,
young minds.
yeah.
Yes, and that, if you can, kind of like you in Tears, I cry a lot, but
I didn't say I cried. I just said it was.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Like
That's
you
funny.
want a scene that can, like,
Yeah.
it's a cry scene that you can
Yeah.
be sold on. I'm the same way, and you hear that throughout whatever podcast we do in the future, most likely, even this one, is not abandoning the willingness to leave a positive impact on people despite what you've been through.
Yep.
And children, of course, are usually the most forgiving and the most open to learning about someone and their struggle and willing to be there for you, whereas adults tend to not be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He never fully left the game.
No.
Right? Like he had a obscure opinion within his field. He was essentially ridiculed and he was a cast off. But he didn't just by the book, I guess, like they kind of refer to him as like a hermit or whatever. But he never fully went off grid. He stayed and was teaching young kids science to make an impact, and because he did care. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
At all. He
At
just
his
didn't
core.
have any confidence, no belief in self, and obviously through the plot we see he completely changes.
Yeah.
He completely masters that.
I kind of had that feeling like you go through, the first couple, 30 minutes or whatever, you start getting that feeling like, oh, he's not there on purpose. Like, he's there without volunteering.
It
you know
got
what I mean?
me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I had the feel. I mean, it was kind of what I was expecting, but I didn't know for sure until it showed it. But
Anyway, I'll break off on that one. I'll keep going on that if I'm
Good
not
stuff,
careful.
though.
all right, we need to take a quick break, and then we'll come back and we'll finish up our thoughts on this movie.
All right.
All right. Okay, so jumping back into it, what was the most standout or tense moment for you guys? Let's just start with that, and then we'll go into favorite scenes.
A tense or standout moment?
Yeah, what was the biggest standout or tense moment in the movie for you guys?
Favorite scene.
go ahead.
You could do your favorite. If your favorite scene wasn't a tense scene, that's what I'm saying. Like, what was the best tense moment?
Well, for me, it was when they went to retrieve they had a term for it. The ball thing
Yeah,
that
yeah.
collected the astrophage. or
Going
whatever.
fishing, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
going
I
fishing
love
scene.
that.
I did
When
too.
he gets out there and he's out there and he flips on some kind of like infrared or something, and
Yeah, something
he
like
changes his HUD.
Oh, okay,
and
that was
then
a different scene. Yeah, okay. I'm
And
tracking.
then boom, the music changes, and you see the red, and he's basically like in the red stars.
Yeah.
And it's just it's absolutely beautiful, and
Yes.
it's literally a moment, and it just completely slows the movie down, and it's one of those just like. I imagine if you were on some kind of hallucinogenics or something, you'd be like, "Oh my god!" Like it was awesome. I was like, "This is gorgeous."
Yeah, like I wish I
This
could be
is
there kind of
gorgeous.
scene.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like just
See it at the movies, man. I'm telling you, that's the kind of stuff
And
that you go to the
that's-
movies for. Is that those
that
kind of
scene.
scenes?
I loved it in my living room. I
Yeah.
can't imagine in the theater with sound effects and everyone that kind of thing.
And then they
Like,
break up the monotony with him asking if you're okay, and he's like, "I'm having a moment.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. It's
give me
just-
2 seconds, dude."
It's a moment of stillness. There's a lot of comedy up to that point, a lot of camaraderie stuff. You're
Yeah.
feeling good. Their relationship's peaking. They're
Yeah.
they're doing the, and at that moment you're like, this is the greatest hero in the history of Earth. This guy is the man. This guy is so cool.
It just made me bring up another point. Before we'll get to your favorite,
you're good.
but
You're good.
it just made me think of: have you guys ever had a roommate or a friend that's like Rocky, where they're just like you're their buddy, but you can't stand them?
Like borderline autistic.
Yes,
like
you're like,
too
dude, why
much.
am I friends with this guy?
No,
No,
can't say.
no, I've got one. That's me.
Absolutely.
Nah, that,
Oh, come on,
dude,
man.
I was so anxious.
You stole that from me. I was gonna do that to him, and you
would've done it at the same
Nice,
time.
nice.
So,
Oh man.
I've got news for you, brother.
Oh, okay.
Perfect.
Anyways, Andrew, what was your favorite
I'll
tense
just start.
moment?
I'll just the tense moment. Not my favorite scene, but the tense moment actually follows that scene. And to me, again, it's about the connection part of it, where Rocky sacrifices himself
Yeah.
to save Grace. He scrambles, and then he just makes that decision because Grace hits his head, can't flip the switch, and Rocky just acts. And there's something endearing to me about the fact of about having someone like that, and I do.
Here we go.
I do have somebody like that. This man has been trying to save me since I was 12 years old.
There we go.
Oh, come on.
Stop.
Stop.
Nah.
Stop.
Stop it. Anyway, no, that scene really did stand out to me because I believe I would be that person. I don't know. I've never had to do that. I've done that for my siblings, but I don't know if I've ever done that for someone who I'm not related to.
Yeah.
But the fact that he was willing to die for Grace,
Yeah.
because Rocky and Grace saved the stars.
A moment of like pure heroism,
Yeah, exactly.
unflinching. It was so human.
Exactly, and it didn't take away or detract from Grace's action. It was just an absolute.
This is a team effort.
Yeah, it was
This
a
is team
beautiful
heroes,
synergy
bro.
between the two.
Yeah. Yeah, so the scene that's most intense was probably my favorite scene as well, is leading up to that point, whenever he's actually out there trying to collect the predator, whatever's eating the astrophage on the atmosphere. That was my favorite scene. It was same thing. And then it gets to that
it's
point
a great
where,
scene.
yeah, dude,
It's
it's very
just-
intense, and you're like, oh man, are they gonna make it? Even though you know they're gonna make it.
Breathtakingly beautiful. The
Like, come on.
colors, the score kicks in and changes.
True.
Perfectly timed up. Editing, top tier cinematography.
Yeah.
You're just like, oh yeah.
I mean,
Oh, dude.
music can carry just about
I
anything.
ate that up, guy. At that moment, I was like, this is great.
Yeah.
This is a great movie.
Yeah.
This is beautiful.
Music can break a great scene too.
Yes. Yeah.
So it all just collaborated very well.
Yeah, I agree. So there was tense scenes, favorite scenes. I already that was my favorite scene. So for y'all, what would it be?
The favorite scene?
Favorite.
That one.
Same
That's
thing
what I
you're
was trying to
talking
say.
about?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I was trying to say my favorite scene. That moment, just the crescendo of the music and the effects
The
coming
crescendo.
in. Like, the crescendo.
Yeah.
It was That's
Same
it.
thing.
It's
Everything I
hard.
just said.
Yeah, what you just said?
Yeah.
Okay, that
Yeah.
one. Okay.
It's hard for me to say that I have a favorite scene
Yeah.
because again, it's about the connection, probably just the phase of life I'm in. But when anytime Grace interacts with people before he leaves, that something to me sticks out, especially with the doctor, the German lady.
Yep.
Yeah.
He was able to get to her. You don't see
he
anybody
was.
else get to her, but he did.
Yep.
And now I couldn't explain to you exactly why without watching and just psychoanalyzing it for 3 hours, but I love the scene where she pushes him into the room when he's on the ship for the first time, talking about the breeding of the astrophage. And
I can't do this. I can't. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a tough room.
Yeah. He's thinking that he's going to his bedroom. Yeah, it was great.
yeah, and then he goes in there and he sings that little song, and that one dude was like, he confirms.
Whoop, there it is.
whoop, there it is.
Yeah.
He's like, I like this guy.
That's all
Yeah.
he needed.
Yeah,
He needed one guy to be like, "Hey, man. Hey. No one knows what's going on here."
I like the personality. I think like whenever you could see yourself in a character. We talked about this many times too, but you see yourself in a character. If you ever been like, I have something to say, but I'm too nervous to say it out loud, and he showed that so well. It's like, hey, it's because that's why they're going to Saturn. That's why they're going to whatever.
I think it's Venus. Yeah.
All you need is one lifeline.
Yeah.
To establish grounding and confidence. You're like, okay. I think I can do this.
But it was good. It was
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are my favorite scenes.
Yeah.
Watching him struggle through that. But
And when you
and he
go back
became
to
like the
something
top
you said,
scientist.
that the only person to kind of that got hurt, she's so stoic and all business, hardened. Obviously, she's leading this secret ops Hail Mary mission to save the world.
Yeah.
So she's got to be all business. But especially when she sings the song, beautiful song, she's thinking about him. She's looking at him, like softer mannerisms. You actually grow to have, it humanizes her. And you're like, okay, like this chick does that when they have the conversation on top of the ship that first time where he's just out there just kind of dorking around. And she's like, maybe this guy's all right. You know, and his humanity and whatever he's got going on inside and how authentic of a person he kind of came off as, but he didn't believe in himself. She did. She believed in it.
Exactly.
To the most, more than himself.
And it's not the person you would expect either. It's the person with the least amount of emotion that
Exactly.
that actually saw his potential.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Why is that profound though?
Because I think there's a certain element of us that understands when someone's been through a lot, oftentimes they don't have much to say or show, but they can recognize greatness or potential when they see it because they've been through it.
Yep. 100%. I thought she was a very well done character.
I do too.
I thought they did a good job with her.
Yep. She wasn't that overbearing, but she definitely had that serious air about her.
That German aura, that like intimidating.
True.
Oh, dude.
Maybe that's why she was German.
Dude,
that's why they decided to make her German.
When I went to Oshkosh,
Good casting.
this is kind of an off thing. Can I go off just for a second?
Sure, yeah,
Let's
go for it.
So, I don't know if you know how hard it is to fly in a smaller aircraft. I flew for 8 to 10 hours in a small aircraft on the way back, a Cessna 172. Met a lady at Oshkosh, brought her family, 3 members of her family, and another guy in a Mooney M20J. Now, you don't realize how small of a plane that is.
No.
It's just a regular, just like...
Dude, a Mooney M120J.
No, M20.
M20J?
M20J.
Do you know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, numbers and letters.
That's crazy.
It's not a big aircraft.
So it's smaller than a Cessna?
No, it's about the same size range.
Okay.
Maybe just a little heavier, but it's a low wing. Man, they're tanks. But anyway, she came from Germany with 3 or 4 other passengers.
Jesus.
Took a 32-hour flight from Germany all the way to Oshkosh, Wisconsin.
No co-pilot or anything? Just her?
She's a commercial pilot.
Oh.
This dude that she showed me that was with her is like an 80-year-old guy. Had an old Mooney. And I don't know if they fit it with 90-gallon reserve tanks, but it had 90-gallon reserve tanks, and they hopped from Germany all the way to Wisconsin. 32 hours.
So they didn't cross the ocean. They like hit other places along the way.
Leg room.
She didn't
explain.
She didn't explain her stopping points, but 90.
Go to like Greenland or something.
I have no clue, but she did some traveling.
Yeah.
I really wish I could have talked to her longer. I spent like 10 minutes with her on the bus. But speaking of the German, like, of course, she was German, and I definitely got that German energy from her. It's like I was sitting next to her, and I was trying to keep my eyes like locked onto her and act like I was actually a man, you know. And she's like,
yes, ma'am. Whatever. Yeah, yes, whatever.
Just like
whatever
a mean school teacher to vibe or what? Like,
but she was so serious. I
Yeah.
mean, she was sweet.
I have to match her energy. I have to meet her.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a confidence issue, but I was like, okay, you know, I have to be a man now. Like,
I gotta come correct to this conversation.
but she was a sweetheart.
Nice.
Her name was Karina. I don't know how old she was, but she pulled an amazing feat with 32 hours of flight.
Jesus,
well,
yeah,
Karina,
it's
if you're
impressive.
listening to this episode, which you're probably not, but if you are, hit us up, leave a comment, and we want to know more about that flight because that's cool. And maybe we'll do some episodes about aircraft or flying. How would you word that?
Aviation.
Aviation episode.
There we go. There we
Yeah,
go.
that would be a fun episode, especially for Andrew. So
Yeah.
I told you we brought in an expert.
yeah, that's why I was going to ask. How they made the spaceship. Was that accurate?
I have no
Just-
clue.
Stop putting you on the spot.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
sorry.
no, I just-
I'm sorry.
No, it is cool. It is cool. I like the centrifugal.
He's like, well, we can't do
The
that. And
centrifuge,
They're
yeah,
like,
Centrifuge, yeah.
they're like, yeah, we can.
Yeah.
Like, this is easy.
Sure.
We
Let's-
just can't. We just don't know how to get far away. But
Hey.
like, bro, we can make this tomorrow.
with the guys I work for, they throw us into the fire all the time, and we're like, "That's a big task." And
Yeah.
they're like, "You got it."
Hey, that speaks to your coworkers,
It does. Have a great team.
So, last question
Last
for this
question,
movie. Unless y'all have anything else y'all want to say about this movie. Nothing else. Colby, you're done.
Well, no,
Done.
not at all. I just I got out the thing. I wanted to comment about the woman in the song, and I wanted to make that point. I got it out.
Gotcha.
Got it out.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because like her song scene where she's being emotional with him and they're
Yeah.
looking at him at the bar. It wasn't my favorite scene. I wanted to highlight the other one, but I did want to highlight that because she's vital.
Yeah.
That scene feels vital.
And she does show some emotion whenever she's like, has to make him go in outer space too.
Yep.
It's obvious that it's hurting her to actually
That was
force
like
him to do it.
the piano, like
Yeah.
the piano. However you'd want to phrase that, the off key piano sound of the moment of the movie. We're like, oh my god,
A turning
Oh.
point in the movie.
oh
Yeah.
yeah, oh god, I did not see it coming.
Yeah.
You said you did. You kind of
I
smelled
kind
it.
of, it was a smell. Yeah, it was like it was a
Well,
little stinky.
Better than me. I was not. I was like, oh my god, this is a kidnapping.
Yeah.
This is a force. Oh no.
It felt like there was some foreshadowing to
Yeah.
it. Like obviously he's like, why am I even here? He has no idea. But
But again, she believed in him
Yeah.
enough to send him, even though he didn't want to go.
Yeah, it was the right decision, but it definitely added some extra spice on the.
yeah, I
Gotta
got
make
a
hard decisions a
weird
lot of
emotion whenever they were like tackled him to the ground. He's saying no and don't do this and all this stuff and getting the needle in his neck. That sparked something. I don't know why I didn't. I was very uncomfortable with it.
That's
dude.
what I'm trying to say.
It was-
Anything that's like max against your will.
Yeah, that
like,
was not. Yeah, I didn't like it.
No,
Was,
we all understand the point. We all understand the importance. Everyone gets it.
Yeah.
There's no illusions going on.
Yeah.
But still, you're like, oh, damn.
Yeah. Can you imagine if that was you and they're
God,
like,
I mean, you're basically
forcing you into a
you're
coma?
being kidnapped into a suicide mission.
yeah, that's
There's
crazy.
no getting around it.
Yep.
Like,
So it was like, no,
and
I
even
think
his
I'm
buddy
not
Car-
going to do this.
Even his buddy Carl, that he kind of
Yeah.
like started the experiments with, they
Yeah.
had a cool little friendship thing
Yeah.
going on. He's like, "You got this, man,"
Yeah.
or whatever he says. Like, and you're like, "Oh God,
He
like,
is a good character. I like
it's
him a lot.
tough."
Well, I saw you were looking at your notes. Do you have anything else you want to touch on?
Well, how much time do we have left?
I own this
We make the
podcast, so
time.
we
You got
did
this.
whatever. We got whatever time we got.
I think we already kind of covered the Irandi. Like, it was kind of interesting to me, and I didn't know as much as you did, and you kind of answered my question, like maybe they're cave dwellers or whatnot.
Yeah.
But you did a really good job of explaining
Thanks. Yeah.
everything. So that kind of covered that. I don't know. Dang. I think we covered a lot of what I wanted to.
At the end, whenever he's at the ocean, did y'all think he was back on Earth, or did y'all think
I was
he was?
confused for a sec.
Yeah,
I
it took
definitely
me a
was.
minute. I was like, "What is going on?"
I saw
dude?
Rocky in his little bubble
Bubble,
suit.
yeah.
And so I was like, okay, obviously there's Earth stuff going on.
So did him and Rocky go to Earth? That's
Yeah,
what I thought.
for however many seconds I
Yeah.
was,
Yeah.
and then very quickly you're like, oh,
Yep.
oh.
So I actually liked the ending. I
These
thought it was
guys
good.
are advanced. They created
So
a
did he
full
go
Earth.
home?
No, not yet. They
Not
were
yet.
working on a spaceship, adding the astrofuge to it so that he could go home.
Okay.
But they left it kind of open-ended if he even wanted to go back.
It kind of seemed like he liked to stay there.
Yeah,
Exactly. And it kind of, he's like, I'm back with my students, so I'm kind of already
in a home
back
place.
where
Yeah.
assimilated. They created him a bio.
That's that whole loop theory thing where he was started as a teacher and he ended as a teacher.
He just wanted to teach, man.
Yeah. Again, making those connections.
Yep.
So, is there this last question about this, and then we'll rate it. So, is there anything that you would have cut out of the film or changed to make it better? And we asked that for every one of them. So,
I'm not going to say I put too much thought into that, but I don't know. I wish they could have put more of his buddy who helped him do the
Carl.
Yeah. They didn't really show him at the end.
It did.
Did it?
No. I'm sorry. I'm agreeing. Like they established a little mini
Friendship,
friendship
yeah.
at the
really have a
beginning, and then he
conclusion.
just kind of disappeared.
Yeah.
100%.
That I was disappointed with that. I
Yeah.
wish I could have seen that conclude, but some things in life don't need it.
Yeah, it can be left open.
Mine, it's kind of in the same vein. Not necessarily about that character, but I don't even know if it's a valid critique. I didn't stick on it, and I'm not actually bothered by it. I thought they were. You got to make it quick. It was already a 2-hour, 40-minute movie. How quickly they established the ability to communicate.
Yeah.
It was very quick. But obviously, like we're not watching every second of what's going on. It could have been multiple days. Could have been a week or two. Them developing that little system where he's recording his frequency. He's doing his little alien weird sci-fi sounds, and then I didn't need them to triple down and spend 30 minutes on establishing their ability to communicate, because obviously that needed to happen so you can engage the comedy, and then right after that the movie got hilarious,
It got hilarious before that too.
Yeah.
Because you see Rocky's and Grace's relationship before they even meet. By the way, he's bouncing around in the little ship away from him, and they just kind of
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You do get to it's almost not really an icebreaker, but you get a sense of their relationship before they actually meet face to face.
It is like only way I know how to term it is it was campy. When they start doing that, you're like, oh god, this is hilarious. Okay, this is funny.
Yeah.
Like you don't see that kind of stuff.
That just set the tone for their relationship, though.
Just mirroring, like not knowing,
Yep.
baseline caveman communication.
Yeah,
It's like,
exactly.
I don't know what's going on, but you went that way, so I'm going to go that way.
Yeah. We're going this way now.
Yeah.
I guess we're making triangles now.
Yeah, I really like his Dr. Grace's personality just in general, because it's like he's obviously a very smart individual, but he also thinks like everybody else.
Yeah.
Whenever he's like, "Is that a bomb?"
It's
Like that
very-
person.
is it a bomb? Is it a bomb?
What is Blip B? What is that? Is it a bomb?
And when he throws the first one, it's too fast.
Oh, he
and
thinks
then
we're stupid. Yeah.
And then instantly, he thinks I'm dumb.
Yeah.
And then he slows it. Oh, hold on, let me dial this back a little
Yep.
bit for this idiot.
Yeah.
Something. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say by the third one, he just opens the door. He's ready to do whatever he has to
Yep.
do. Just-
Yep. Perfect.
Yeah, it makes you think whenever you open it, and his first thought is to
He's
sniff
sniff.
it. Yeah, he's like, and he's like, whoa! Yeah, that cracked me up, man.
I
Is he-
mean-
oh wait! This
Why
is
did
alien
I
stuff.
do
What am I
that?
doing?
I'm an idiot. You
I
know?
have a story for that. 'Cause
Okay.
I do that all the time too, and at work we have these really dangerous chemicals, and of course I'm like, and literally on there it gives you like the worst possible rating for inhalation. And
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, I just got the biggest one for this. I
God.
guess I'm gonna die now.
Right? Yeah.
It's human nature to just like your first
Push the red button,
yes,
dude.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, oh god, contamination.
Yep.
Yeah.
For me, I think if they would have cut out some of the spacey stuff, I know they put a lot of it in there. This just kind of a landscape view of everything. They don't really need to do that. They didn't do it too much, but I guess if I had to critique something, it would be that. But really, realistically, they didn't.
Yeah,
do
my
that bad of
criticism
a
was
job.
very small. I didn't
Yeah.
need some 30-minute explanation. We needed quickly establish their ability to communicate. Let's go.
Yeah,
let's
like
move.
he knows he's in outer space. That's kind of how I feel about it.
Yeah.
Like I know they do it for the artistic, creative side of it. It's establishing shots, but we know you're in outer space. So but now I'm thinking about it, they didn't really do that bad. So, but I just had to say something.
It is kind of funny that they did kind of play on the stereotypes of like how we would treat another race if we ever met them. Like we're thinking, oh, it's a bomb, and then like everything's a threat right when we meet. I'm like, why?
We're thinking worst case scenario.
Yeah.
100%. I'm sorry. My bad. Like,
Well, so I don't know if it showed it in the previews. Did it show Rocky in the previews? Do y'all know what he was going to look like?
I didn't. No,
I didn't either. So I had that like. We're scared with the
What
character.
creature am I about to see?
Yeah, I have no idea what
okay.
I'm about to look at, and so there's that like little bit of dread when you're that first scene where he shows Rocky.
I remember. I was like, oh, I forgot. I didn't even consider that we're going to run into other creatures.
Yeah,
like, 100%.
So yeah,
what are we about to see? Yeah, and then like they do that the glassy wall or whatever when he establishes the tube, and it's all shadowy and obviously kind of ominous on purpose.
All right, guys, I think we're ready to rate this thing. So scale of 1 to 10. And, I'll go first. Let's leave Andrew. This was the one he picked, so we'll let him go last. So I'm going to give this a 8.5. Yeah, it's a solid movie. One of the best of the year. It's definitely up on my list. I have seen it 3 times now. That's just I saw it at the movies, saw it with my kids, and saw it again for this podcast. So I'm a little burnout right now. I need to give it some time. I definitely want to watch more behind-the-scenes stuff.
It's 3 quick views.
Yeah. I need to take a break from it. I'll come back to it, kind of like Interstellar, one of those kind of movies.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I saw it once for this podcast. Unfortunately, I dropped the ball and didn't go see it in theaters to get that maxed out experience. But with the volume turned way up in my living room with the blacked out the windows and did a little home movie, attempt at a recreation, I can't give it anything less than a 9. I thought it was fantastic. Great visuals, great music. Comedy, consistent comedy sprinkled all the way through. Yeah. I can't in good faith give it anything less than a 9.
Yeah. All right. Andrew, what about you?
I definitely rate it very high. I can't say that it's going to be like my top movies of all time, per se.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely, kind of like you, I'm about an 8.5. It was a very good movie. I don't know what it needs or what it lacked to set it, higher.
To that, next level.
But definitely a movie I will come back to time and time again. Because not only is it well done, but it's something you can watch with your family, which again, I love to watch things communally. I don't really like to watch things alone.
Yes and no, dude. All right, so once y'all have kids, y'all will understand why you like to watch movies alone sometimes. Okay. Because they will ask questions the entire movie, and you don't even get to watch
movies alone.
Yeah. So I mean, not that I don't like. We have a movie night every Friday night, so I'll say that we watch movies all the time. Summertime is like nonstop movie night. Every night's a movie night almost. But. So, yeah, I love watching movies with people, too. But I also, when they're little, it does take a while. You gotta get them to be quiet. Just to, hey, pay attention. If you wait 2 seconds, you'll see what's about to happen, Yeah. So,
I mean, I've had younger siblings that we used to watch movies all the time with. Maybe they just were good kids and didn't really bother.
Wow. My kids aren't bad, dude.
My dog's good.
I'm not saying.
Your dog's a good dog.
Forgive me.
I'm just playing. Okay, well, so 8.5.
Yeah,
I'll
give it a good
all
8.5.
around. It's
just not
undeniably just a really good movie.
Yep.
I agree. It's not. Oh my God, top 5 movies of all time.
Yep.
I'm not.
But definitely highly
too captivated in the moment. But top tier, beautiful, well done sci-fi.
Highly recommended for you guys to go watch it, and it's one that you can watch with your family. So keep
free
that
on
in mind.
Amazon Prime.
Yeah, right now, Amazon Prime.
All right, it is time for
The top 3.
This is a segment where we choose the top 3 of a specific category and rank them, with number 1 being the absolute best.
The category for this episode is top 3 sci-fi survival movies. Okay, we're going to go around the table, starting with our number 3. Andrew, take it away. Give us your number 3.
All right. A movie don't remember much about, but it did leave an impact on me. It's called Enemy Mine. It's about a pilot gets shot down in a dogfight with another alien, kind of adopts his kid after he dies, from what I remember. And just knowing me, I love connection, I love people. And that just stuck out to me. The pilot adopts an alien species and takes care of its child,
I do know what movie you're talking about. It's who's in that one?
And there's like a monster that comes out of the ground.
Yeah, and it's like you think it's a dude the whole time, and the alien's actually a woman. Or has a baby, right?
It's asexual. Who knows?
Whatever it is, but yeah, no. Who's in that movie? Is it
I thought you said Harrison.
I don't think it's Harrison Ford. I think it's.
I remember Harrison Ford, maybe because Star Wars, but I was a kid. I was like 9 years old.
But yeah, I know which movie you're talking about.
Enemy Mine.
Enemy Mine. M-I-N-E.
Okay.
What in the world? Who is it? Dennis Quaid?
It might
Dude,
be.
it might be. It might be.
I think it's a Dennis Quaid movie.
It might be.
I don't know.
can't recall.
If you guys know in the comments, put it in the comments.
Help us.
I don't know.
Please.
We are
you,
not professionals.
You pulled that out of like the recesses of my brain, dude. Like out of the middle of nothing. I don't even know where. I don't even know if I saw it or where that came. I know what movie
That's one
you're
of those
talking
ones
about.
that just
though.
like showed up on the TV when
Yeah,
I was like 9
like-
years old. And
right.
when he was originally talking about it, I can picture that face of the alien right
Yeah.
now, and I remember the
kinda like-
monster.
Yeah.
Like the lines running through
Yep.
the
Yep.
face and whatever.
Yep.
100%. It's got like, yep.
Huh. Well, okay. So I'll go next.
Yeah.
My number 3 is Project Hail Mary because it's so up there for me right now. So as far as
Nice.
sci-fi survival movies, up to that point we had like, I don't want to get into it, but there's a bunch of other ones out there that were decent. I like this movie better than those, so that's why it's my number 3. Now we're moving on. Go over.
Okay. My number 3, I don't know if I'd classify it so much as a survivor movie, but definitely sci-fi and on theme with Ryan Gosling, the new Blade Runner.
2049.
Blade Runner 2049.
Yeah, that's good.
I loved the way that movie was done. I thought it was beautiful. I looked into some of the behind the scenes stuff, and they used practical effects. Practical effects, when done right, are top tier. They used mini models for the spaceship and stuff, and they rebuilt the city really cool.
That's
And
cool.
obviously, if you film it in the way, and it looks max size.
Yeah.
That's why it looks so cool. They bring in the original Harrison Ford's character.
Yeah.
Bunch of cool visuals, bunch of cool music,
And it's
cool-
got a
cool
twist at the
vibes,
end.
Super stoic,
Yeah.
big twist, intimidating villain. Love the android named Love, the woman in the white suit or whatever.
Yeah.
And then it's actually Jared Leto's dorky self.
So I was about to say Jared Leto,
He's
yeah,
like the guy in the chair and the shadowy guy. You don't see a lot of him, but
Yeah.
he's got essentially his like little general android who's just feels like the Terminator, just feels unstoppable, and she's chasing Ryan Gosling's character the whole movie. Really well done, really
Yeah.
beautiful.
I agree.
Tears in the Rain.
That's your number
Yeah.
2?
No, I'm just.
That was the original.
The
Big
original
quote from the original.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to say, like, I've never heard of that movie.
The-
Why don't you
the ending-
go on about it?
The ending of
I
the
got
original
it.
Blade Runner. I love that scene.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's a whole nother thing. But
Yep.
we'll go.
Maybe a different episode. Maybe a different
Maybe.
time.
My number 2, Interstellar.
Interstellar. Okay.
Again, this had just
Dang it.
again, it's that father or the parent-child relationship. How he didn't want to leave his kids. Had to. He was necessary for the success of the mission. And it's crazy. He did it, and his kids still hated him
Yep.
for it.
Yep.
And that, to me, that's more painful than the sacrifice of giving your life for people. Is giving your life for those you're supposed to, who are supposed to love you for doing it, and then they end up hating you for it.
Yeah.
And
almost
he still did it.
getting no return.
Exactly.
On investment. That's tough.
Yeah.
But you still knew you had to do it.
Yeah.
It's just heartbreaking.
For the greater
Welcome
good.
to reality.
Yeah.
God.
But yeah, that's my number 2.
That's a good one. That one, I fell asleep first time. So back before I got into science and understanding
I
things
hate
about,
that so
listen, man. So I hadn't gone to college yet. I hadn't learned anything. Like I knew nothing. I was a big dummy.
Yeah.
And I tried watching it, and I was like, this is so boring. And I fell asleep. And then, go through college, whatever. Start
glad
out
you've
way,
seen the light.
way into science, and I'm like, wow, this movie's like base, dude. It's got a bunch of stuff. This makes sense. This makes sense. So I was way more intrigued by it by that point. It just took me a minute. So, but it's definitely a good one.
What's your number 2?
Number 2 for me is going to be Signs. You ever seen Signs?
Oh, see, I
Great.
thought this was like sci-fi survival. I guess it's survival.
It is survival. Think about it.
I
The
thought it
aliens
was-
are trying to get him at the end of the movie.
I thought it was like isolation survival.
I didn't
though.
say isolation. I said survival.
Oh, dang.
That scared me.
Yanking stuff. Sorry.
That's okay.
Well, dang, that is such a good movie.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's
It's something trying to kill you.
third grade. So I'm a huge fan of M. Night Shyamalan and Shyamalama Ding Dong.
There you
Shout
go.
out. Yeah, I hope you watch this, dude. We'll get you on the podcast. That'd be great. It'd be
Yeah.
terrific.
We won't talk about it.
The Village.
Right. The Village, great movie. But anyways, third grade, had a cornfield behind my house. So that's actually when I used to live over by you. I don't know if you remember
really?
that. Yeah,
Up on the
that
hill?
we had that rental over there.
Mhm.
That's when I saw the movie. We had probably 3 acres of corn behind the house.
Really?
So I watched the movie. my dad was like, "Oh, it's not that bad. You'll be okay." And I was terrified of everything back then.
Same.
So knowing there's a cornfield behind me, all I could think is, dude, aliens are gonna get me. They're gonna come abduct me and eat me. Like this is what that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
It terrified me, dude.
First time you see it, when you get the first glimpse. Oh yeah, Mel Gibson. Oh god.
Yeah, and the movie makes absolutely no sense if you think about it. Why their water is the thing that gets them, and they come to a planet that's like 98% water. How does that make any sense?
Well, they didn't know. Maybe they,
Come on,
Maybe they weren't
dude.
as smart as we thought they were.
Oh, they're a bunch
Look
of
at us.
dumb-
Look
I
at us
just-
humans. We go out in space and we have movies about us being stupid too.
Very
So
true.
Interstellar versus Signs. I mean, like there's the Interstellar definitely had more, and Project Hail Mary. Like they all make more sense
Signs
than
was
Signs
good.
did. But I love the movie.
Signs felt
Yeah.
like universally. I'm not saying it was perfect, but
Yeah.
a lot of people like Signs.
Yeah.
100%.
It's a good one.
Swing away, Meryl.
Yeah, buddy. The end, man.
Yeah, that's
That's-
young Joaquin too.
Mhm.
Yep, 100%.
Back when we thought he
Um,
was like buff.
Right.
Like,
My number 2, wish I would have went first on this one, is also Interstellar.
Come on.
I
Can't imagine why.
I beloved. McConaughey is just perfect. When he's watching the clips of his kids, the video clips,
heartbreaker,
that right
dude.
there. If you don't tear up right there, I don't trust you.
Yeah.
I mean, that is
You don't have a soul.
His cry face is like, oh my god, he's just absolutely heartbroken for everything that you said. Like that 100%. Like I did the right thing, and my kids hate me.
And the
Oh
thing
my
is, he didn't
God,
have
it's just
time
so-
to process it through. Like, he just gets hit with it because he was gone like, a month or whatever, and then he gets hit with everything.
When he's in the tetrahedron,
Yes,
or however you
dude.
pronounce that at the end.
No,
And he's looking through time. Oh
Yeah.
my god, it's just. But I mean, obviously, like sad, emotional, super groundbreaking
Yeah.
stuff. But visually, when they're going
Don't do it,
when they're going around the black hole, the science is super interesting, based in what feels like enough truth for us to imagine. Like maybe so. Hey
Yeah.
man,
Don't
not
let him leave.
Not the craziest thing. Yeah, oh, dude. Just really, really, really
Yeah.
good. Really good.
All right.
Top tier.
Number 1.
Believe it or not, sci-fi survival, because that was what I thought it was supposed to be.
It is. That's what's survival. Yeah.
I thought it was like the isolation kind of survival.
Okay. Well, sorry.
Predator.
Predator. Right?
It's
Okay.
just- it's just
Yes.
The original Predator, right?
Yes, the original one.
The best one.
The Arnold one. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Get to the chopper.
Yeah, just I don't know. As a kid, it's like every little boy, like, we love testosterone and
Come on, dude.
adrenaline-filled movies. You know,
He-Man.
Just-
yeah. Like get him. Come on, kill me. Like just,
Do it.
What is it? Is it Nobody Makes Me Bleed My Own Blood? Is that what that's originally from?
No, that's
No.
from
Oh my God.
Dodgeball. That's Ben Stiller, dude.
What's it's just
Nobody
it's
makes me
sure-
bleed my own blood.
Okay. But the where he's like, I fear no man. Or something like where he's like he's like looking out into the trees and he's like supposed to be the toughest one of the group,
The
and then
Indian
like
guy.
he's 30 seconds later just gets absolutely
Yeah,
annihilated.
absolutely terrified by the end, like halfway through the movie. He's like, can't figure out how to kill this.
I'll never
thing.
forget the arm chop off scene where that arm's flying through the air. Freaking Carl Withers.
Yeah.
I'll never forget the bald black guy who, when he's creeping through the trees and he's supposed to be the one that's like in the know and he's the sneaky one and he's like, look, he's like spying on him, and then Loki boom blows him up.
Whenever he's shaving and he cuts himself with the razor, he's like freaks out. That
yes
scene is-
yes
yeah.
just
Like, how'd they film that? It
classic
bothered me. I
art.
still don't know how they filmed that.
classic, just top tier.
Hmm.
I love Predator.
Anyway.
What you got?
My number
Yeah,
one
number one.
is War of the Worlds, the remake, the 2004 remake, I believe.
Dang.
5.
Yeah, is
Such
that
good
05 or
picks.
04? Yeah,
Great.
that's
Great.
one of my favorite
It's
movies,
kind of that
dude.
same Signs era.
Yeah.
Yep.
That
Yep.
father-child thing.
Yeah.
It just
Notice
something
the
Dude,
theme.
the dad taking care of the kids and trying his best, and he's just trying to get through it.
Yep.
His kids don't trust him at all.
Nope.
But yeah, it's
I
one of my
loved
favorites,
that
dude.
When I watched it.
Yeah.
When he first walks out, or the one where they have like all those blood veins, like all like it's almost like vines. and
That's
plant
like
life. Oh god.
One of my favorite Spielberg movies. He
Yeah.
had a couple good ones with Tom Cruise, and that was definitely top tier for me.
Cool idea. Like they've always been here. They came in through the lightning, and then they transported
yeah,
here to
rode
engage
in on
the
the lightning
operation. They
somehow.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or I'm sorry, the machines or their little
Yep.
destruction machines were always here. Yeah, like hidden behind
The
enemy
shovel
lines.
scene.
Oh dude.
Oh, dude. Yeah, whenever he has to go kill that guy, he's like, "You understand what you're making me do? Like, I'm about to have to kill you because you won't shut up.
Yeah.
Like, this is crazy."
All for his family.
Yeah, super good, super good.
Hard
Colby, what's your
decisions.
number one, dude?
Okay, so mine is a super throwback. I
Uh-oh.
don't know if a lot of people have seen it, but it's incredible. It's probably Kubrick's most famous film, 2001, guys.
Space Odyssey,
1968, 1969.
I've never got the privilege to see that.
This is the big one where
I
a lot
still
of the
don't
moon
understand it at
conspiracy
all,
stuff,
dude. I don't understand
First
that movie.
off, it's like a 4-hour movie. It has a three plus. It's got an old school intermission where literally the
Really?
screen goes black and is like, "We recommend you get up and walk around."
Yeah,
It's like old, like completely
Walk around.
different. Yeah.
yeah. Go get some
Um,
popcorn.
It's kind of split up into it's everything we're talking about was born from this. It's
Yeah.
the first proper like space visual type of movie.
And
that-
really cool visual effects.
great practical
Yeah.
effects for the time. If you go watch it now, you'll be like, so much of the music and the score that is used, some of the most famous music pieces that you've ever heard, and like they came from this.
Yep.
And you're like,
Really?
oh my god, I didn't even know. I've seen this in Wall-E. Hal, the evil AI,
Yeah.
basically
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
complete. It's from this. Wall-E
Really?
is 2001.
Yeah.
But obviously kidified,
Wow.
more or less.
Yeah. I still don't
it
understand the
is-
ending, dude.
Once you go see it after we've seen all the content of our lives, and you're like, oh, everything I've ever known is born.
A
from
lot of
this. It's the
comedies are
original.
born. A lot of scenes in comedy are born from that
It's
movie.
dude, it's one of the most famous movies of all time.
Yeah,
Stanley
the
Kubrick.
monkeys at the beginning
It-
with this.
It's the classic,
Yeah.
like the dawn of time.
Yeah.
The monolith. And
Monolith,
it's essentially
yeah.
how intelligence comes from. The ending is it's the classic, like he goes through the void, and it's like the first ever like crazy hallucinogenic style like color spectrum scene.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it's got time
Huh.
travel aspects. It's got interdimensional aspects.
Interesting.
Evil original AI that's supposed to be your friend that actually is going to turn around and kill you. Yeah, super thematic. Like if you watch it, you're like, I get it. Everything you've ever seen is kind of born in the sci-fi. Is born from this movie.
Yeah.
It's Stanley Kubrick, all time psychological. Every scene has density. Every little background thing. It's like, oh my god, I could talk all day. Like there's essays about this
This
movie.
guy.
It's amazing. It's
Colby,
we get it,
absolutely
we get
amazing.
it. We understand,
we get
Fun
it.
to
It's a
watch.
good movie.
It might be my favorite movie of all time.
I will definitely watch it at some point.
It's so good.
I've seen it.
If you can get through 1968.
Yeah, it's
I'll take
if you
some
start
references.
looking at it, like I look at it for like the practical effects stuff. I want to know how they film things. That's like my thing with a lot of those kind of movies.
Mm.
And I've looked into some of it, really interesting stuff. So it depends on. So you're looking at it from I don't know what aspect, just the overall.
It just how it's kind of it's the OG. It's the original like.
We're gonna have to
perfect sci-fi
do an
movie.
episode, guys. I guess
Yep.
we're doing an
Maybe
episode
the
on
most
this one.
famous scene of all time
'Cause
is like
Colby-
the monkeys discover tools for the first time when they get blessed with the intelligence from the monolith that comes down,
Yeah.
and then they start obviously engage human nature, and they start warring and killing each other, and they start using bones as tools. He throws the bone up.
That's the
and
famous.
That's it,
Yeah.
blah blah blah, and then boom, they stitch it in, stitch shot, and then it boom, and it's a space station or it's a spaceship. So it's like
Really?
how it's an evolution.
Yeah.
It literally shows
Interesting.
evolution of man from the dawn of time.
Got you.
Basically,
So, all right, these are great survival.
it's an 11 out of 10.
Sci-fi movies, everybody. And we could keep talking. Colby could keep talking about space
Yes,
all day.
sorry,
but it
sorry.
is time for my favorite part of the show. It's time to play
Cinema
Trivia. So the rules are simple. I ask my co-host and my guest movie trivia questions, and the first to buzz in gets to answer. If they get it wrong, the other has a chance to steal. Best out of 3. If there's a tie, we go into overtime. Okay.
Bring it on.
All right. So the buzz in.
Not much competition, honestly.
Hey. Now I got some good ones here.
NPC.
All right. So
Just- you gotta get-
so the buzz in is just go. "Ah." That's how I know. My indicator.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Eventually, maybe we'll get a button, but we got to get a bigger
we
table,
can't
a bigger
afford a button.
studio. Yeah, no, it's,
I'm broke.
we're all broke, dude. All right, question 1. This is an easy one. If y'all don't answer this, I'm going to be very upset. What is the actual birth name of Jack Black's character in Nacho Libre before he adopts the wrestling stage name Nacho?
Oh Jesus.
Oh, dang.
I love
Buzz
Nacho
in.
Libre.
Man, it's been so long since I watched that movie.
What's his actual
don't
birth
know.
name?
Uh,
He's not Nacho the Luchador.
pass.
Ignacio.
That's correct. That's got
Oh my god.
one for Andrew.
Oh
All
my
right.
god, I'm a loser.
It's okay, Colby. It's okay.
I'm a loser. You're so right. I think I knew that.
Here's
I
an easy
didn't-
one. All right,
couldn't
look,
get
y'all
it.
want another Nacho Libre question?
Sure.
I love Nacho Libre.
Okay,
Let's do
all
it.
right,
Great
let's
movie.
go. This is a super easy one. In Nacho Libre, Steven Esqueleto refuses to be baptized because he states he only believes in what?
I don't believe. Oh, sorry. I don't believe in God. I only believe in science.
I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. It's science. Science is the answer.
Nice.
I know.
All
I
right.
was just
Oh,
in
I'm
the
getting
whole scene.
smoked.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to
Nice.
come up with a different question to kind of get Kobe a chance here.
I'm about to get
It's
3
about to be
I'm about to
done.
get skunked.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's see.
I told you he was our expert guest.
Let's see. Y'all ain't gonna know any of these.
Probably not.
Oh, you might know this one, Kobe. All right, you might know this one, Andrew.
Don't make it easy
Potentially.
for me.
Oh.
No, these are the nerd. I literally asked AI, "What's some nerdy ones?" Like when I was looking up the trivia, I was like, "Find me some nerdy ones." All right.
Guilty as charged.
In Back to the Future, what specific speed in miles per hour must the DeLorean reach to activate the flux capacitor and travel through time?
88 miles an hour.
That's
Exactly.
ding ding. You good? Got one. 1 and 2. 1 and 2.
I didn't want to buzz on that one. He buzzed before me.
Technically, now that I'm thinking about it,
Everyone
it's,
knows that one.
well, it's 2 out of 3. Andrew already won.
Oh, wait,
Technically.
really?
Oh, no.
Technically,
Well, you can go again.
I've been
How about,
defeated.
how about
You get
3 out of
defeated,
5?
I've been defeated.
3 out of 5.
3 out of 5. All right, yeah, I got plenty.
Appreciate that.
All right,
Sir.
moving on. No, this is
Can
my
he
bump.
come back?
this my bump.
Oh, no, you're so right. I missed it. That was the moment.
He's been saying it all day, guys, and he's like, "We're waiting on it." He just
Fist my bump. Fist my bump.
Okay.
Amaze.
All right. Christopher Lee, who played Suramon, was famous on set for being the only person in the entire cast and crew to have done what in real life? What?
Killed somebody.
Yeah.
No.
He-
You got a chance to steal.
Oh, I know something about Christopher Lee, but I'm blanking. He
That's potentially correct, but that's not the answer I was looking for. So
did he no. It's not that he fought in one of the wars. Is it like World War II or something crazy? No, there's no way. He wasn't that old.
he's pretty old.
He's deceased now.
yeah, he's
he-
dead now, but I mean,
God,
he's
he
old
did
at the time.
something. He's like maybe like the most interesting man of all time. He's done some crazy things.
He was a spy. I know that much.
okay. Is that it?
In one of the wars, yeah.
Is that it?
That's not what it is, but you want the answer?
I ain't got it.
Sure.
I ain't
He
got it.
met J.R.R. Tolkien in person.
No way.
Yeah.
What age?
No idea.
Okay.
No idea.
It's
So,
pretty cool, though. It's kind
That's
of a
very
homage.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
pretty cool. Yeah.
He's done like everything. He's like
He was Count Dooku.
He was also in Frankenstein. I think he was Frankenstein, wasn't he?
He's also in Charlie and the
think.
Chocolate Factory, too.
No
a
way.
dark movie.
Who
Or
was he in
no,
Charlie?
sorry, Willy Wonka.
He was. Which one?
The new one. Was it Willy Wonka or Charlie? Not the one with
Not the
Tim-
Johnny
Timothy
Depp one?
China Man.
It was Johnny
China
Depp.
Man.
Okay.
He was the
Oh,
dad.
okay.
He was the dentist dad.
Oh, that's
Um,
right. Yeah, you're right. Huh? I forgot about that.
He has an iconic deep voice.
He it's a dark movie. I probably wouldn't recommend watching it, and I'll never watch it again. But The Wicker Man, he was the star of that.
Oh,
He's
the
main
original.
character, like
Yeah.
1973.
I like the Nick Cage one, man. The
Um,
bees.
The bees, not the bees.
All right.
Dang it!
Let's see. I got another one for you guys. In
Okay,
the
last
original 1979 sci-fi classic Alien, what was the name of the central computer AI system that ran the spaceship Nostromo?
Dang.
The Halo one's Katana.
Cortana.
Cortana, sorry.
Ah, dang.
Um,
I only watched Alien once, and I think I was like 14.
oh no.
And I couldn't tell you. Dang.
Dang, man, I got y'all some
we
hard
are
ones.
failing.
I just...
I'm failing.
All right, y'all don't.
Our host is very kind for having so many questions prepared. for us.
Mother was the name. Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
God. yeah.
Or
We got that.
MUTHEUR 6000, or Mother.
Gotcha.
Mother.
Nice.
Let's see. In the Fellowship of the Ring, during the Council of Elrond. Why does Sean Bean, Boromir, keep looking down towards his lap while giving his iconic "one does not simply walk into Mordor" speech?
Why does he look
Yep, nobody.
down?
I didn't know this.
Why does he look down?
Yeah.
Brant.
Why?
Potentially they tried to storm the Black Gate already.
No.
Dang.
It's way cheesier than you would think. You got a chance to steal, Colby.
Like just why is he looking down when he says the line?
Yeah, why is he looking down when he's giving the speech? He was reading the lines off a piece of paper.
Oh dang!
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, so
Dang
I
it.
guess that's
okay.
That still sells it though.
It was something like outside of the movie. Yeah.
You could almost take it as like he was being tempted by the ring.
All right. Here's an easy one.
Yeah, I was thinking it was more like actual in-universe based.
Here's an easy one. If y'all don't get this one, I don't know what. I can't help you.
Paper
In The
Roxy.
Matrix, 1999, what is the real-world alias name of Keanu Reeves' character Thomas Anderson before Morpheus contacts him?
Was it a real-world alias?
What's his alias?
Oh, Buzz or
What?
Neo.
Yeah. So 2-2. We're tied up. Oh gosh, I don't think y'all are gonna know any of this stuff, dude.
I guess I'm not a nerd.
It's okay.
Wah, wah.
It's okay.
But you are a film fan.
Yeah. Maybe you might know this one. What was the fake production working title used for Star Wars Episode 6, Return of the Jedi, while filming to keep fans and press away from the set? Don't know how much.
No idea.
No idea?
Not a clue.
I was not that
I
interested.
can't even get.
I don't know. Nobody likes behind the scenes stuff. It's like all my trivia. God dang it.
Come on.
Death of the Jedi. I don't know.
Blue Harvest.
Oh, yeah,
Blue
no
Harvest.
chance.
Nobody
No
would
chance.
know that. Yeah. Well,
Sorry, it's outside of our space.
Well, let's see. I don't know if y'all know any of this stuff. How did the sound designer Gary Rydstrom famously create the iconic rippling water effect in the Ford Explorer dashboard glass as the T-Rex approaches in Jurassic Park?
Like they're just the T-Rex sound effect.
Not the sound effect, the actual like ripple effect of the.
Dang. You're just too smart for us.
No, this. I used AI to help me come up with a bunch. I was like, nerdy stuff. Go, give me 12 of them.
I mean, it like a speaker. Is it something simple like a close by speaker, like sound frequency?
Yeah, I'll give it to you. I mean, maybe I shouldn't because then Andrew loses, but
That's fine.
You're
I
pretty
don't want to
close.
win on a technicality.
Yeah, I don't know. You might have to
What,
because y'all ain't gonna get the rest of them, dude.
Is it? I mean, just something that obviously like produces sound and just
Yeah,
got the ripple.
yeah, exactly.
Which that's super generic.
You did it though. You did it.
What-
it's
what
a
technically
guitar string on the underside of the dashboard. You plugged
Oh,
it, and
okay.
it caused
okay.
the
okay.
vibration.
We'll take it.
So
Alright.
you're technically
They had
right.
me in the first half.
Whew.
Sorry,
Man.
that was not
Sorry,
bad.
wore you out
Collectively, that was not our best performance.
Nah, that's on me. I
Would
just
we
I
go
didn't
like
get
4 for 12
So there's a lot.
total?
All right, this portion of Cinema Trivia is for all the listeners, viewers, spectators, film fanatics, and movie buffs. I'm going to ask a question about a film, and you have to figure it out and give it to us in the comments. All right. Ryan Gosling starred alongside Harrison Ford in what 2017 critically acclaimed sci-fi sequel directed by Denis Villeneuve? Villeneuve? Thank you, Villeneuve. That makes more sense.
Also, the director of Dune, the new Dune movies.
If you think you know the answer, leave a comment down below. Also, if you want a shout out, make a post on Instagram with the hashtag filmfanpodcast. Put your answer, which episode you're listening to, and where you're from. I'll give you a shout out on the next episode. Okay, that wraps up episode 18, guys. Wow. Huge thanks to Andrew for joining us today.
Absolutely.
It was awesome. You got anything
awesome.
you want to end with?
Uh,
Give your plugs. I'm just playing.
I'll just go with my gut. Don't forget to tell people around you you love them, and always appreciate them, despite how you feel.
Amen.
Amen. Colby?
What do you call it? Thank you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell on YouTube, or follow us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Appreciate y'all joining us.
Until next time, keep watching movies. Bye, everyone.